All right. Good morning, everyone. So today we've got two lessons. We have one on the distributive property, and then another one on the product of two monomials. Um, so we will start with the first one here, and then you'll have to go on to the second link to see the other ones. So this is what your work package should look like. So you've got your quiz here. Okay, so we're gonna learn how to multiply a polynomial by a constant using the distributive property. So there are two different ways of doing it. I'm not gonna look at the first one. I don't find it super effective for you guys. So I'm just gonna look at the second one here, and hopefully it helps you out. So if we're looking at this equation here, we're gonna write it out. Okay, so what's happening with this is that the 2 is being multiplied by everything inside the bracket. So we want to be able to simplify it. In other words, put it into simpler terms. So we use the distributive property for this. One way of thinking about it is it's like a rainbow. So what you're going to do is you're going to multiply 2 by the first term in the bracket and 2 by the second term in the bracket. Okay, so if we do 2 times 4x, okay, we'll write our x a little bit different here so we know the difference. And then plus, we're going to do 2 times 2. And we can simplify, so that's going to give us 2 times 4x, it'll give us 8x. Okay, so we'll write our x like that. And then plus 2 times 2 will give us 4. Okay. So it's saying here, I thought we had to do what is in the brackets before we multiply. Bedmass told us so. We can't actually do anything in the brackets because we don't know what x is, so we can't do anything. So what we have to do is just simplify it, make it easier for us. So that's what we're doing with this distributive property here. So I'm going to clear this. I'll go to the next one. Okay, so if we use bedmass for this guy, so it tells us to use the brackets first, like we've seen. So inside the brackets, we have 10 minus 2, which gives us 8. We'll keep that inside brackets. Okay, and that would give us 40. We'll use the same thing as we just did, so the distributive property or distributive law. So we do like the rainbow. We'll see what it gives us. So if we do 5 times 10, that gives us 50. And then we use the same sign between. And we'll do 5 times 2, which is 10. And then we'll do 50 minus 10. So it gives us the exact same answer. It's just that we can't do bedmass when we have an x variable. Okay, so I'm going to clear that and we'll go to some more questions here. So when a question requires that you use a distributive law, it will likely contain the word expand in the instruction. So whenever you see the word expand, that's what it means. Okay, so if we look at the first one, we're going to do the rainbow effect just like this. So that means that we're doing 5 times x, which just gives us 5x. We'll use the same sign here, so plus 5 times 3, which is 15. And there's your answer. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing here. So just keep in mind that with the 4 here, there's a negative. So we're doing -4 times 2x, which will give us -8x. And -4 times 6, which gives us -24. Okay. We're going to do the same thing here. So the rainbow. So 5 times 7x, which will give us 35x. Okay. And then 5 times -3, which will give us -15. Okay. We're going to do the same thing here. It's just inside the bracket. We have 3 terms this time. So it's just going to multiply all 3 terms. So a rainbow effect here like this. So we're going to do 2 times x squared, which gives us 2x squared. Then we're going to do 2 times 3x, which is 6x. And 2 times -2, which is -4. And there's your answer. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. So this is going to change all of the signs inside the bracket because of the negative. So we're going to do -4 times x squared, -4 times -2x, and -4 times 3. So -4 times x squared gives us -4x squared. -4 times -2x will give us plus 8x. And then -4 times +3 will give us -12. Okay, so I'm going to clear that. You've got your independent practice here. So hopefully that'll be easy enough for you. Just keep in mind again that you are able to let me know if you are having difficulties. I can set up times to meet with you, or even our meeting at 2. But if you don't want to do it as a large group, you guys can message me and arrange a time. So good luck, and on to the next one.